What's good, everybody? It's your boy Server Error 405, along with my co-host Joe Wolfgang, and we got Mr. Shador for MVP. We got Dior. This is the Final Four Sports program, and normally we would have Dre here, but congratulations to him. He just welcomed a new blessing into the world, so congratulations. He's on his own little maternity leave right now, and we have to fill in that spot because, like always, I can't do it by myself. We have the one and only Boo Brown from Sturdy Podcast. What's up,
Yep,
man?
yep.
What's good?
What's good? What's good with y'all?
There we go. We're about to talk some sports here. We're going to talk a little NBA playoffs. And normally I would be excited about my Lakers being in the playoffs. We got Luca, we got LeBron, we got Reeves. Wait a minute. We only got LeBron. How old is he again? Shit. I don't know about our chances. So, Dior, we got two Philly guys in here, and then Boo, you're a Knick guy, right? You like New
Nah,
York?
I'm a Bulls. I'm a
Oh,
Bulls.
that's right. You're a Bulls
Yeah,
guy.
I'm a
Okay,
Bulls. Yeah.
Bulls. So Philly, how y'all feeling over there? And Dior, we'll start with you, man. How you feel?
So Philly, I mean, when we started the season off really strong, had a good stretch of games, had some bad stretches of games, but it just seems like when it comes to facing true playoff level teams, we just can't. We just get fucked up every time. We played the Lakers close a few times, but overall, I mean, we would still lose those games. I think we might have beat them once. I don't remember, but it's just like we can beat up on these really bad teams or teams that are kind of struggling or missing players or whatever. But when it comes to playing actual teams, we just looked horrible. And I've been to a lot of the games. Luckily, the ones that I've been to, we end up busting ass, but that's because I went to the cheap ones where we were playing nobodies like the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? When we played actual teams, it's like it doesn't look good. So yes, they'll be in the playoffs, obviously, but we're going to struggle. I think we're probably first round exit, unfortunately. If you ask me who's going to win my conference, which is the East, I'm going to go with the Celtics. They just seem like they're the most convincing right now. I would go with the Knicks, but I just feel like the Celtics just have more pieces. The West, I'm going to give it to probably the Nuggets. I think that right now, Luka, excuse me, Joker is just like, he's probably the best basketball player right now, like in the league, if you ask me. Him and Shea, but other than that, I just feel like he has it all. So shouts out to that. And I honestly think that in 7 games, the Nuggets are actually gonna take it. I think the
Okay.
Nuggets are gonna take it. And I
Who they
think
play
that
first round?
shit. Yeah,
It's looking like
You still have to
Timberwolves right
play
now.
they have to play in, so they have to
Yeah.
play.
If everything was done, it would be the Timberwolves right now
It
because
would
they're
be the
like the 3
Timberwolves if it
seed.
was the start right now, right?
Because Denver's like
Yeah.
the 3 seed right now. So yeah.
Yeah, Joker's just a system breaker, bro. He gets hungry. That boy just does his shit. So, yeah, I mean, I got all the faith in that man in the world. So,
So
I
you
mean,
think Denver in 7 against Boston in the finals?
yeah, I could see that.
Okay, Joe, what you think? What does ChatGPT think? I know you're reading the script.
God
getting the
damn.
script
No,
ready.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the standings. I'm looking at the standings.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm looking at the standings, and I don't even think I know we're in by play in, but I don't even think we're gonna make it through the play in.
Who, the Sixers?
I don't even think we're gonna make
Yeah,
it.
we're
Through the play
fucked,
in.
bro. We're fucked. First of all, Embiid's out. He's done. He's getting surgery. So
We don't need Embiid though. We don't need Embiid.
Yeah,
While Embiid's
I
great,
ain't gonna
and we
forget,
don't
y'all
need him.
trash with him. Y'all
We don't
need
need him. That other
man.
guy, I can't remember the other center's name. I like him.
Bona.
Yeah.
I like Bona, but come on, bro. He ain't Embiid. When Embiid's healthy and he's playing well, come on, bro.
But then
when
Embiid,
Embiid, Maxey, and Paul George are all playing well, that team is scary. But they're never.
If you got Vegcombe too going,
why you call him Vegcombe?
Vegcombe.
That's the
Vegcombe,
ChatGPT pronunciation.
What is Paul George? What is Paul George averaging this season? What?
He just got back from suspension, but when he came back and started,
Paul George is
balling,
averaging the bench.
Yeah, he's washed up, man. He's
not. Whoa, he easy. He's not washed up. He has been
he's not washed. Wait, what?
No, because bro, if you've been watching him when he plays and he's playing, bro, like he dropped like 40 something points the other week.
But is he consistent though?
Because
they're all good.
17.3 a game.
Yeah, 17.3 a game because he barely even plays. But when he plays and he's really playing, like he just hit like 6 threes in the game the other day. But bro really was going.
Now,
wow.
would you be saying this if you was playing with like the the Spurs or some shit?
I just
Like
don't
that?
think I don't think he's as good as he used to be. But saying he's washed up, I think is an exaggeration.
Well,
No,
I mean,
I
is he
would
good
say
enough?
I would say Embiid's more washed up than fucking
Yeah, I
Paul
think
George.
Embiid's more washed up.
He's been
Because
washed. Though.
Embiid just broke a record. Embiid has now played and fucking missed the same
Here's the
amount of
stat
games, which is 486.
That's Joe's.
Fucking-
That's the Doritos stat of the day
Wait a
right
minute,
there.
boo.
Fucking
Who's your team?
Stupid ass stat.
He's a
Oh, it's
Bulls
the
fan.
Bulls. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Hey, we ain't got
Hey,
shit going on. You
My
know.
favorite player. Hey,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. You feel me?
Yeah, we ain't got nothing going on, man. But that coming out that East, it's out of the Celtics and the Knicks though. It's gonna be
The Knicks,
Yeah, we
the Knicks, I
can't
think, are
beat
the while they're like one of the better teams, they're definitely like the dark horse to like probably finish it up.
They are
But
dark.
I think
I'll agree there.
Yeah.
And
I mean-
sometimes they fluke so I don't know, man. This NBA season kind of crazy. It'd be like I'm watching NCAA sometimes. It's
It looks like
it
that
be-
sometimes.
And the
Yeah.
NBA do look like that a lot, actually.
Joe, so
it's
who?
just-
So Joe, who you got? Who's? You're doing a lot of looking to the left and reading a lot of stuff. There's a lot of information, a lot of stats.
all right,
of
out of
day.
the East,
Out of-
East,
Yeah, out of these, who you got?
it's either got. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Celtics repeat. I'm gonna have to say the Celtics repeat.
They won last year.
They didn't win last year. They can't repeat.
Didn't they win last year? Or
No.
2 years ago? They won 2 years
Okay,
ago.
so-
OKC won
won
last year.
last year.
nigga.
No, I was thinking 2 years ago they won. Sorry, I forgot.
Remember,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, ChatGPT can be wrong sometimes. It does
I'm
say it
not
on the
even looking
fine
at
print.
ChatGPT. I just remember the Celtics winning like a
Maybe-
year or two
maybe-
ago. That's all.
Maybe he
I just
didn't.
remember that. That's why I'm not a fucking NBA fan.
Yeah,
said-
okay,
he
that's
said-
why. That's
He said they
why.
repeat. Yeah.
You-
Chat do be a year off. Sometimes you asking some shit to be giving you the stats from last year.
And then
not
you'll
even
be,
looking
then
at
you'll
that
correct.
shit.
Then you'll correct it and be like, you know what? Good catch.
You know what? You're a very smart
You're right.
individual, Jay. Thank you for telling me that.
You are such a genius. You are so smart.
I don't know. I really like San
You are
Antonio
totally-
coming out that West though. I like San Antonio coming out that
Yeah, that-
West.
They might shock some people in the playoffs.
Hey, bro, when I say that Wemby finna be the GOAT, niggas don't believe me. That's fact.
Yeah, man. Man.
He
That guy, man.
He finna have more
hey.
stats than and rings than
He's
both.
tough.
LeBron
Didn't
and
Wemby just get put on the spin cycle like 2 days ago?
You know what's crazy? When you see a guy like him, like him play, I always just think, how can people stop him every night? Like it's just he's so dominant and he just makes the shit look so easy. How is he not scoring fucking 50, 60
Dude is
points every game?
some point, and he can shoot threes. Like, what the fuck? How do you stop?
Yeah,
That?
It
that
look
shit looks
he
like
could do everything. It's like he can do everything.
that's what I'm saying. Like, he's
like
fucking so good.
defensive,
I told
offensive.
y'all-
Yeah.
Like his
I told
dribbles
y'all-
getting better,
Isn't he
I
leading
told
the
y'all
league in
passing
blocks?
getting better.
He
Like
leads
he
the league
blocking.
in blocks, right? Like,
Yeah,
he's got, like
he-
He's doing
man.
everything. Everything.
that
told-
wingspan, bro. That wingspan.
Yo, I
is
told
crazy.
I told y'all when I was at Fanatics Fest, bro, and I seen this nigga walking by. I was like, "Oh shit, Wemby!" I'm like, "What's up with a pound?" This nigga reached over his security and like 4 feet away from me. Like it was crazy, bro. I was like, "Damn, this nigga really long as shit." No
Hey,
homo.
yo. Yeah, no diddy on that
He
one.
averages 25
Wemby
points a
that.
game too.
Yeah,
So
that
he's
sounds about right.
averaging 25 and what blocks? How many blocks he's averaging?
I think like 2 or 3.
And
Just
how
I'm
many
just-
rebounds?
3.1,
Yeah,
And how many rebounds?
11.5.
yeah. It must be
No, man.
crazy, bro.
I like
Incredible.
San Antonio coming out that West, man.
'Cause
I
I'm
don't
have-
know.
actually a dog horse.
I'm
I
looking
don't
at the
mind
I'm
that.
looking
What
at
is
the
that? He
I'm
averaging
looking
a
at the
double-double?
brackets. I'm looking at the brackets, and they would be the 2 seed. The Spurs would be, and they'll either get like the Suns or Portland. They'll wash them, and then they'd run into the Nuggets probably because Nuggets will play Timberwolves. So they would have that's the West. Whoever wins Nuggets and Spurs is going to the finals. Honestly, because I mean, do you think the Thunder could go back to back, Joe? Since you know so much about back to back championships, you think OKC could win back to back?
I don't see it.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
see it.
I
see
think
it.
I had a hot take earlier on Clocked Out that I think that OKC gets bounced early this year in an upset.
I think they probably second round because I
That's what I
don't.
was about to say. Second round. That's
Well, if they
exactly
run
what I
into
was
the
about
Spurs
to
in
say.
the second, that's
said-
when they're cooking.
They're not. I just told you the Spurs will be playing probably the Nuggets in the second round of the West. And then it would be the winner of Lakers and Rockets. So unless we have some sort of fucking, Luca fucking turns into RoboCop and just all made of metal, and also Reeves just fucking turns into Forrest Gump and those fucking braces just fly off. Fucking, I think we'll probably lose that series in 5 games. So the Rockets would be going against the Thunder probably. I mean, can the Rockets beat the Thunder in the second round in a 7-game series?
I don't see it.
Rockets, no, they
I
playing
don't
well,
see
but they ain't beating the Thunder.
I don't see it.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
see
So
it.
so then they would be playing either the Nuggets or Spurs. I think you know what? I'm gonna go with Boo. I think the Spurs are gonna go to the finals, bro.
I like Spurs going to the finals, man.
Think Wemby gets that ring?
I think he gets there, bro.
Mhm.
I think he
If
gets there.
if he do, we gonna have to have a conversation.
And it's not just him, man.
Okay,
They
well,
got a good,
I
they
mean,
got a
start
good
the
team.
conversation early. Start
They
the
have a good
conversation.
team.
If he
I don't
gets his
start
ring, where does that
conversations.
solidify him?
Just where
I
he's
thi-
at now.
Where he's at right now. You can't say he's a GOAT yet, nigga. He has one.
Nah, he can't.
No,
be.
I'm not
He
talking
doesn't go
GOAT
in
status.
legend.
I'm
He doesn't
talking
go
like
in GOAT. He doesn't.
Is
He
that
just. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
He's
he's
just
on a
going
very
up.
high
Yeah,
he's on a very high trajectory.
It
And
helps.
if he
Right.
stays on that trajectory, I think that he could be he could have 10 rings by the time he's
It
done.
helps his
can the
resume.
Spurs build a dynasty? Is their next question then?
Say that again.
Can the Spurs build a dynasty?
I don't see. I don't think we'll see a dynasty for a minute. For right now, it's gonna be a minute because like the team, the players, they teaming up. It's just. I think the dynasty teams will come back around, but not right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some time, man. Because I think like I said, the NBA games starting to look like college games, and it's just it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I don't know, man. I don't see a dynasty. I
Does
don't. Not
anybody
yet. Not so soon. Not so
does
soon.
anybody see Wemby staying with the Spurs long
Yeah.
term?
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lifer?
Especially if they win.
Yeah, I see that.
Especially if they win a title.
Lifer.
I see that.
Yeah.
They'll end up hooking his contract up. But I mean, regardless, his
they
contract's probably already hooked up.
They franchise is based off big men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
but I mean, it's going to be this at the end of the day.
They'll give
Can
him
the
everything.
Spurs-
They'll give him everything he
whatever.
wants.
They're gonna give him
Well,
whatever.
no, that's ultimately the problem, though. Don't give him. I mean, give him what he's deserved. Yeah, but like think about it this way: like how they overpay Dak Prescott, right? That actually hurts the rest of the team to become actually decent because there's so much money tanked behind him that they can't pay for other good players.
Well, that's not true because I mean, with Dax, like they still have CD Lamb and shit. You could still fucking work within the budget that you have, like the salary cap. So they'll build around Webby, make sure he's good. But at the end of the day, they're gonna have like picks. They're gonna have some kids out of college, so they're not gonna have to pay a lot of people a lot of.
New. It's
Yeah,
nothing
I mean,
new.
they
San
gonna-
Antonio.
same
Farming is going to be it.
Yeah, I don't think it's nothing new with San Antonio. They know how to. They know what to do.
They now have the potential to be a completely homegrown dynasty if they want to make one. So
That's a
I-
fact.
That's what
That's
I'm
a
getting
fact.
at. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Like no
can.
super team shit. Don't super team
Yeah,
Wemby.
yeah.
Like that would be.
There isn't really, but they're not going
Nah.
to do that shit. I think the super team era is gone.
I
think
hated it. Too,
that's
so I'm
there
glad
is
it's
there
over.
isn't any like no one's doing that shit anymore. Right now, it's like there's a lot of good kids in college that they could base their fucking franchise around, like what's the Cooper Flag in Dallas. There are going to be a lot of kids that are coming out of college, and they could just sign them for whatever not the max amount, but
The
they're
rookie
gonna,
max.
whatever, you know what I mean, and they're going to just build and keep being good. And look at their spot now. They're the number 2 team in the West, the Spurs, and he's their main. He goes down, that's it. They're done. So he's their guy. So, and they love him there. He loves being there. So he's going to be for sure San Antonio guy.
Yeah, that's
There's
how I
no
see it.
way.
Yeah, that's how I
fact.
see it.
That's
Yeah.
fact. Yeah,
And
he's that guy.
You know what I give respect for, and I do love about that kind of stuff. Like every team definitely has that like one guy that you can be like they can hang their hat on.
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey for us.
look at Dallas,
Maxey,
Dirk.
Dirk, yeah,
You just-
like when Kobe was a Laker. You
Oh
know, when
yeah,
But
AI.
there was a rumor,
AI,
and
yeah.
I know Boo remembers this. There was a rumor through in his career that he almost went to Chicago.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Mm-hmm. He was
Yeah, I
like in the
remember
peak
that
of his
rumor, yeah.
career.
Well, the one thing
Was
I
that
hated
close?
that I mean, like Kobe is going to be one of the all-time greats. Don't get me wrong.
He is one of
The one thing
He's third.
the one thing I actually hated about Kobe though was the fact that he held out. Like he held the fuck out. It was like that.
What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got a phone call or something. He held out. I can't wait to hear this fucking nonsense. He's gonna fucking say.
I'm
don't even know.
I'm waiting to hear this.
What does that mean?
I
He
don't know
held out.
what he's talking about.
That's all.
he held out. He didn't give out no dick. That's what happened.
This is a new segment to the
dick.
show. Let's guess what Joe is about to talk about when he said Kobe held out.
Before he takes a phone call, like
Fucking Kobe held out.
he wasn't fucking no groupies.
Yeah,
that point in time.
that's the one thing he hates about him. So it should be really interesting. He hates that he held out, and I'm trying to think in my mind right now what he means by he held out. Held out of what?
I don't know.
What would he hold out?
He held in. He won titles there. So
I wish he would have jumped out of that plane and still be with us today.
had a parachute.
I wish he
right.
would have held out on buying parachutes. You know, buy more.
Damn,
you know,
bro.
figure
Damn.
that
I'm
out.
waiting to hear this.
R.I.P. to GOAT, man.
Someone probably called him and said, "Stop using ChatGPT." The Celtics didn't win last year. So while he's taking that phone call, so we went around. I'm gonna go with the Spurs. I'm gonna agree with Boo. I think that the Spurs. I think it's gonna be Spurs in Boston because I think Boston's too good in the East. It's hard to go against them. I mean, I guess if I wanted to say another team, even though the Pistons are playing really well, I don't believe them. But you know what? If for some reason the Celtics have injuries or something happens and it's not them, I'm gonna go with the Knicks. I'm gonna go with the Knicks.
Now I'm gonna keep it funky now. Now Detroit, like I'm gonna keep it funky now. Detroit got that old energy. That what was that last championship they against the Lakers, right?
Yeah, it was a long time ago though. We ain't talking about that.
Yeah, they got that energy. They got that energy. Hold up. They got that energy. I see it, but they just got to keep it up though.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not a believer. I got to see it in the playoffs this year, and then I'll be like, hey man.
right. That's what I'm
you know?
saying. Like they got to keep that up during the playoffs. So if
Yeah.
they do, but we done seen it before. We done seen teams, throughout the season. Ooh, then soon as that first, second round get there.
When the lights are bright.
Yeah,
All right, Joe.
man.
So we are just so
We're
anxious.
anticipating.
What do you mean Kobe held out of what?
So you don't remember at draft night the only reason he became a Laker was because if he didn't get picked by any other team, he was going to go play in Italy.
I remember him talking about all that stuff. Yeah, so that's why
That's
you hate
him
him.
holding out to become a Laker.
So that's why you hate him, a Philadelphia fan.
Because he could have gone. I don't like the how
From
he
Philly, by
held-
the way.
I know he's from Upper Marion. I know
Yeah,
where the
you
fuck
guys
he's
hate
from.
Kobe for some reason.
First of all, he's not from. He's from Lower Marion. Second of all,
Lower Marion. Sorry.
But it's okay. But we don't hate Kobe.
You do.
It's not. He literally has the gym is named after him in Lower Marion.
Yeah,
bro.
it is.
Like,
Joe hates the place. He eggs it every time he drives by it. He just throws fucking.
I would never go near
building.
Lower Marion.
we don't hate him. We booed him because he was paying for a rival team at the time.
You booed him at the All Star game. I don't want to hear it.
Like I said, I know how good Kobe was and how he was going to be when he was coming in to the NBA. But the problem was I had with it was you shouldn't be able to do what he did. And that's what I'm saying. Like you shouldn't have been like, you know what? Unless I'm becoming a Laker, fuck you all. I'm gonna go play in Italy instead. I'm gonna go play G League somewhere else.
Who cares though? But who cares? That's what he wanted to do. Just like fucking Elway didn't want to play for the fucking what was Baltimore fucking Colts or whatever the fuck it was, and he went to the fucking
He didn't want to play for the
It's happened through the years, so it's like it's not even that big of a deal. It shouldn't like I mean you could like who you like, hate who you hate, but at the same time, it's like I just believe Philly fans hate it. Dior just said, "Oh, we don't. We got this named after him. Whatever." Y'all booed that man in the fucking All-Star game in Philadelphia. I don't want to hear
Philly
shit.
fans don't hate that. They hate that man.
Why'd y'all boo him at the All-Star game?
Yeah. Come on, man. Y'all booed
Because
the
we-
All-Star
because he
game.
got
That
He's
was
a
wild,
sell
yo.
because essentially he was a
That is
sellout.
Wow.
He was
Wasn't
he's a sellout.
wasn't he facing us like in the playoffs
was-
that year?
It was in the All-Star game. It doesn't matter
So
who.
what? Like we
It's an
Philly
All-Star
Philly
game.
fans.
That's
my
when it's
nigga,
Jordan
like
Iverson's
everyone
era,
chills the
too.
fuck out, bro. Everyone chills. It's like it's All-Star break.
Oh,
Everyone's
nigga,
playing together.
Man, what the fuck? Where you been at? Philly fans don't chill for nothing. It's not about hating Kobe. We don't mind Kobe at all. We like
That's
Kobe.
all right.
But
We know you guys
here's
want to
the
be.
deal. But Kobe didn't even claim Philly though. That's the crazy part. Like people want us to have some loyalty to Kobe, but like he didn't
That's
even
all
claim
right.
Philly.
We love him in LA, so it don't matter. It don't matter. You don't have to claim
you
him no
should.
more.
He would
I
claim
love
LA
Have to claim
before
him
he
no
claimed
more.
Philly.
He
That's
claimed
right,
LA
as he
before
should,
Philly.
because it's a better city. But anyways,
Oh,
we
man,
won't
fuck
get
outta
into
here.
that. So we're gonna. So because Philly's cooked, we already know that. And speaking of cooked and cooked, Dior, who you got this week? Who's cooking and who's cooked?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you who is cooked and who is cooking this week in sports. The UFL right now for me is absolutely cooking. More specifically, my DC Defenders doing a damn thing. 2 blowouts in a week. Just a quick rundown. Actually, we're gonna run it down. We have some pretty good contests popping out in the UFL this week. We got Orlando Storm, new team, Louisville Kings, another new team. In OT, the Storm takes it 29-27. We got the DC Defenders, my boys. It was a 45-7 blowout against my former team, the formerly Houston Roughnecks, now known as the Houston Gamblers, getting blown out by my guys. Fuck yeah. Fuck them dudes. The Dallas Renegades, who actually look really good, 28-23 against the Columbus Aviators. And then last but not least, we have the St. Louis Battlehawks and the Birmingham Stallions, 24-20 in favor of the Battlehawks. And I just want to say that I just think the UFL is cooking right now because, as I suspected, like up to week 3, the gameplay was kind of down in the beginning and then it raised up and it's been raising ever since. So it's nice to see that it looks good. It's getting a lot of views, a lot of watches. The attendance has been spotty, but it's been mostly good. So UFL is absolutely cooking right now. Shouts out to them. As for cooked, I don't even know, man. I didn't even do nothing for cooked this week. Because I'm not disappointed about anything in sports right now. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's happened enough for me to say that it was trash or dumb. So I'm just gonna go with
It's
my
a perfect
UFL.
week of
Yeah, it's a
sports for
perfect
you.
week. I'm
Nothing
cool. I'm happy with the UFL. I'm happy with the
Wow.
UFL. I'm happy with the NBA. I mean, you saying the Flyers made hockey, whatever. Yeah, I'm fucking with them too.
They made hockey. They made the playoffs.
Like they made this
Hey, they're
fucking
in the playoffs for the first time in like
Shouts
6
out to
years.
that. Yeah, shouts out to that. So
perfect week.
that's cooking and cooked for me.
Okay.
Joe,
you were leaning.
UFL at the one
Joe,
time.
you were leaning into. You know what's funny? You mentioned all the UFL teams. They sound like the teams like when you watch a movie and they don't own they can't buy the copyrights for the NFL NFL teams.
Names, yo,
They
the
don't
names
even
is
sound
ill.
like their real names.
Yeah.
Like you're
Man,
just
the
like
names is
Like the
ill.
replacement teams and
the
shit.
Birmingham Tweety Birds. Like
Stallions.
Sound like a
made up.
game on a sport game on Dick Tracy or something like that, man.
It's like one of those
Louisville
old.
Kings.
That's like one of the old Nintendo games. They didn't have the rights for
Maybe
the
that's
NBA.
maybe that's a future
Server,
maybe that's
server,
a future
I'ma say
Final
this.
Four, the best fantasy football team from a movie.
Server, I'm gonna say
Wait.
this. I'm gonna
What?
say this right now, bro. Yeah, well, I don't. He talked. Okay.
He wants another Dorito stat of the day. Go
I
ahead,
said
Joe. Jesus Christ.
A
Go ahead.
future Final Four should be. We can discuss who was the best movie football team.
Movie football team. Okay. All right,
Okay.
Dior, what were you?
I was gonna say this, bro. I know I'll be posting the shit in the Discord, but I really am going to challenge you. I'm gonna give you a game to watch, just the highlights Watch that shit. Tell me I'm not right. You know what I'm saying? Tell
What
me that
game? What game? UFL game or something or what?
yeah, UFL. Yeah.
Is it the
Yeah.
Los Angeles Surfers against the
Yeah.
fucking
Los Angeles
Pittsburgh
Surfers.
Pipers?
The names are definitely crazy, but fuck it, bro. Like
They don't
it's
even.
fu-
But
it's,
the
it,
thing is, the names. It's like the names sound like they're just fucking made up, like the flippity floops. Like they're
they
just
are.
they're so
Wow.
San Antonio
generic.
Brahmas.
Hold
Right.
up. The Brahmas don't exist no more.
They're just generic names to me.
The
Yeah,
Atlanta Rats.
Right.
Yeah.
The Memphis Showboat.
The New York
the
subway
Showboat-
doors.
the showboats don't exist no more neither. So yeah.
The showboats. The Stallions. Like, what the
Columbus
fuck?
Aviators.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Aviators. Like, let's go Aviators. Fuck yeah.
Orlando Storm.
Joe's gonna fuck. It's like I set him up for it. It's gonna go
I
through
already
every
named them
name.
all, Joe.
He
St.
just
Louis
said-
Battlehawks, but that's
he
an old.
literally just said
the
the games,
Battlehawks.
the scores, and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
No, I was giving you all the UFL teams.
All right.
yeah,
Did it?
bro.
Here's a question, Joe. Since you want to talk about hockey, hey, who watched the Masters? Yeah.
I didn't. Crickets.
No, I get the reference. Because if you come to look at the podcast Discord, you could have a great conversation about how the Masters is one of the top 4 things to watch.
You know what? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Just in
It is though.
sports,
It is.
it's in that category. Even though
Yeah.
like I'm not a big golf guy, I get it, and I did watch some of the Masters. You know what I mean? But like,
You can watch the back 9 of it.
I mean, I watched, since Thursday, I'd watch it. And it would be on the background too. So it's like easy calming because sports can be just really fucking like, let's go, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a palate cleanser. You know what I mean? Like just throw it
You
on.
you ever play golf, server?
No. And that was the one thing I want to do. I want to do like a back 9, fucking just get drunk and play shitty golf.
That's cool. Oh no, my
Oh
lights.
shit. Uh-oh. Look at you better fucking get that light bill
Pay that
taken care of
bill.
before you go to the golf course.
Listen, we can do a side segment. I'll take Jay to Top Golf.
Oh, there you go.
We can see,
Oh, yeah,
we
nigga,
can
let's
see who
go.
hit the
I'm-
long
I'm-
ball.
I've been to a driving range.
I'm
I've
all
been
right.
to a-
I'm all right.
I've been to a driving range, but I know I would just be very, very bad at golf, considering I never
when I was
played.
a-
But I don't care. I want to
when
just
I
get
was a-
drunk and
when
fuck
I-
around.
When I was a young boy, I went to, believe it or not, I went to golf camp.
Golf camp. What did they have to fucking get a quota? They have you fucking sign up or what?
What was that like? What the
Yeah.
hell was
Motherfucker
that
got in there
like?
on a scholarship.
Yeah, it was chilling. It was chilling. It was cool. I learned how to play this shit. That was 1 year, but I learned how to the basics.
Are you any
And-
good?
I'm all right. I'm not bad. I ain't Donald Trump, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, he's a shitty ass golfer. I think
I know,
Barkley's a
that
better
was-
golfer than he
I
is.
know. I was fucking with you. I know.
He said, I ain't Donald Trump. You could have said, I
I'm
ain't
saying because
Oh,
no, because
shit.
that's all he do is golf. So
Yeah. Yeah.
And all that
That's
nigga do is
just
golf.
because you do it a lot
But yeah,
don't
I'm
mean
alright. I'm not
fucking
bad.
you're
I'm
good
not
at
too
it.
bad.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
you're good. That's facts. That's facts.
All right. Well, we got 2
I'm good
minutes
at mini
left.
golf. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, I've done mini golf. I did the putt stuff. That's fine. But
I
I'm
do the
saying to
putt
actually be on the course. The closest thing is,
yeah.
I want to go to Top Golf. We got one out here in Vegas, so I'd like to go and do that.
We got one here. I
I've-
haven't been there
I've-
yet.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
it
we got
would
a
have-
few out here.
Yeah, they're everywhere. I mean, it seems
Mhm.
fun. You know what I mean? Like it's like bowling in a sense where, you get to just sit around and who cares if you're good. But if I hit it once that's like really good, I'm gonna start being fucking that asshole and talking
yeah.
shit. Who wants it? $5 a hole, motherfucker. Let's go.
I've been on the course before because I used to chill with this nerdy boy who was like a member of the country club, and he just happened to smoke weed. So we was all like chilling with this nigga. He was like, "Let's go to the golf course." I'm like, "All right, let's rock." We ended up playing a couple holes. We ain't played a full drum, but it was all right. It was fun. It was cool. I was all right.
Well, there
Yeah,
you
it
go.
wasn't bad.
So you and Joe
Yeah.
need to make content. Just go do like a segment over there and we'll play it on here. But anyways,
Nah, I'm finna start playing. I'm finna start playing.
thank you,
Yeah,
Boo, for
fuck
being a
yeah.
part of this. Everyone, check out Sturdy Podcast. We'll have the link to watch the new episode. It's here on YouTube. We'll have it in the description, just like last week. Appreciate you for being on.
No problem.
And Joe, Dior, you did it again another week. Joe, what's your last closing statement here with less than a minute left? 30 seconds. That's it.
Wave goodbye.
No stat.
Chat-
Just wave
No
goodbye.
chat, no nothing. Damn.
Like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. See you next week.